I actually wasn't going to do another Barbie game until I noticed that my highest watched video is Barbie's Adventure Writing Camp. So it made me wonder if I have a huge fan base of girls who just love Barbie and my videos. So you know what? This one is for you. But I do have to disclose something, since I like being open and honest, and I think you might need to brace yourself. I am not an 8-year-old girl.
What? Everything I know is a lie!
This game is not made for me. However, because I diligently try to do a great job on these reviews, I did try to put myself into the mindset of an 8-year-old girl.
You know, I've wondered what girls actually like. It's time to do a little research. Who is this Justin Bieber? I wonder what he does. But apparently girls like him because he's all over this magazine. I've decided to watch a movie that girls just seem to love. But you know what's even sadder than me watching this movie? It's a VHS copy of it. Well, actually that one wasn't so bad. So you know, I thought, hey, why not? Double feature. Got them 2 for $1. Yeah! It's also VHS, see?
Unlike the other 2 Barbie games that I've reviewed, Barbie's not really that important to the plot of this game. Her main job is to help you if you run into problems, which you won't because the game is very easy to learn and master. The whole plot revolves around a dog salon and training business. You're taking your pampered dogs in for clipping, washing, and training. The reason you do this is so you can get into competition, so you can spend some more money on your pampered pooches. You have a choice of 6 dogs, but most of them are locked from the beginning. To unlock them, it's fairly easy. You just play the game for a while, and Barbie will let you play with almost all the other dogs. She'll keep one locked up so you'll have something to strive for. As you can see, there are a lot of good breeds to choose from. In the salon, you can dress up your dog, clean, clip them, and train them. At no point do you ever have to walk them or pick up their poo. So if you're expecting kind of like a Nintendo Dogs experience, I suggest you keep looking. The bathing, clipping, and brushing stations all uses simple motions to pull off what you need to do, and it worked just fine. My major issue with this part is that I wish you could choose what you want to do with your pup. What I mean is this part is set in rotations. If you finish shampooing your dog and you click on that station again, it'll go to the next thing on the list. You can't go back to something once you finish it without redoing all the other parts first. So let's say you want to wash your dog twice. Well, you can't. You'll need to rub and clip and brush your dog first before you can go back and wash him again. I wish you could select the individual actions that you want to do. Then you can go to the shop and buy shirts, hats, and accessories for your dog. Oh, this poor dog, dressing him up in goofy outfits. I mean, look, why would you ever need to put a wig on a dog? Do you really need to put your dog in drag? That's just mean. After you're done humiliating your dog, you can get him ready for competitions by training him in various tricks. In order to teach him tricks, this is how you do it. You pick a move that you want him to learn, and then they show you the motion that you need to make, and then you just mimic that action. Then in order to get credit for teaching him that technique, you have to throw him a biscuit. Each time you do this, your dog will get a little more experience points, until he finally levels up. You can train your dogs as many times as you want. There is no reasonable limit on how many times you can feed your dog. I trained one of my dogs all the way, but that poor dog must have been ready to explode with all the biscuits I gave him. And since you can never take him to the bathroom, this could be a really messy situation. All these tricks are useful for making more money in the competitions. There are 3 competitions for your dog to compete in: runway, dance, and photo shoot. And they all do play differently. Runway has the most interactions. You'll see your dog walking the runway, and then there will be moments where prompts come up, and you have to do the move they show you to do. If it's a trick your dog has mastered, you'll make more money. Repeat this a few more times and the competition is over. Dance is the easiest of the 3 games, as you really don't have to do anything. You could choose to make up to 6 dance moves from the tricks your dogs know how to do. Or just don't bother, and the game will choose for you. After that, you can just put the Wiimote down, because the game runs on autopilot until the dance routine is done. There is no skill to this one at all. Photo shoot. These photo shoots have you taking glamour photos. You could change the way the studio looks for the photos, from the props to the background. When it comes time, you take 5 photos of your dog doing tricks. Why 5? Maybe because the photographer doesn't want to waste film photographing a dog. You see a bar at the bottom and you wait until it gets to a certain spot, and when it gets there you take the picture. After you finish playing these competitions, Barbie will give you a gift, and it could be anything from a new dog, clothes, tricks, or brushes. So you're going to want to do competitions to get all these upgrades to your dogs in the shop. And that's about all this game has to offer. Everything is voice acted in the game, so younger kids can enjoy the game without needing to know how to read. The controls are very easy to learn, and young girls should enjoy playing with and dressing up the dogs. Barbie, Groom, and the Glam Pups is a very simple game. Unfortunately, that means it's going to be really shallow. I think a girl as young as 3 could play this game fairly easily, but I think the enjoyment level of this title would best be served to someone no older than 8 years old. But I do think it's worth a rent for them, as they will finish it over a weekend, and you'll thank me for not spending the other $15 on buying this game. Anybody else, you should probably just skip this game.